Hello everyone, this is Dr. Ariix Strand. Welcome to our webinar. Tonight's webinar, we're going to be talking about Ariix's Puritii water bottle, especially from a physician's perspective. I'm so excited about this whole system, and I really want to talk to you tonight about why this is such a great tool for all of us to have better health and to have an actual source of pure water. You know, I teach about oxidative stress and the dark side of oxygen in all my books and lectures. Even though oxygen is necessary for life, it's also inherently dangerous for our existence. Because as we utilize oxygen within the cell to create energy in life itself, occasionally we create a cellular exhaust called free radicals. And so what happens is we are basically rusting inside. So the same process that causes a cut apple to turn brown or rust metal is literally rusting you and I inside. This process, called oxidative stress, has been shown beyond a shadow of a doubt in our medical literature to be the root cause of more than 100 chronic degenerative diseases that you and I would love to avoid. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's, macular degeneration, MS, stroke, Parkinson's, you know, the list just goes on and on. But what I want you to understand, even though I've been practicing nutritional medicine now for 17 years, I still have to explain to my patients, you see, the problem is not a nutritional deficiency. The problem is oxidative stress, and that's our key in this free radical production. But you need to learn that balance is the key. That's the secret. You want to have more antioxidants and their supporting nutrients on board than the number of free radicals you're producing. But you see, the number of free radicals you produce is not the same each and every day. But I always promote all my patients consume cellular nutrition, which is providing all of these essential nutrients to the cell at optimal or advanced levels, not RDA levels, these advanced levels that have been shown to provide a health benefit in our medical literature. Now, I recommend all my patients take Ariix's Optimals, their vitamins and minerals at the recommended level, and this provides the cellular nutrition that I feel is so vital and so important for maintaining our health. But what you need to learn is that by doing this, you're building up the body's natural defense systems. It's going to optimize your natural antioxidant defense system, your natural immune system, and your natural repair system. This is key in protecting and maintaining your health. But see, I want to talk to you tonight about the fact that the number of free radicals you and I produce in any given day is not steady. You see, pollutants in our air, food, and water, medication, sunlight, cigarette smoke, excessive stress, all significantly increase the number of free radicals you and I produce and have to neutralize. But tonight I want to focus primarily on water pollution. This is something that we have not talked much about, or at least I haven't, but now that Ariix is developed a system in the Puritii water bottle, it gives us the answer for this problem, and we can decrease the number of free radicals we're producing because of water pollution. You see, purified water is something I've always recommended to my patients for optimal health. It just makes common sense that you need to be drinking water, because 70% of the body is made up of water, and you lose water through your skin, through breathing, through your kidneys and urine. So we need to be replenishing those water stores, because every cell needs pure water for optimal function. The kidneys that are removing the waste material from our body all the time, we need to have adequate flow and water to do this. The circulation in our body, the volume that our heart is handling. It needs to be at optimal levels. If that starts to drop, you can have all kinds of health problems. And in fact, I could go through every organ system, the brain, the skin, liver, lungs. It goes on and on. Need optimal hydration for health. It only makes common sense. But our water is polluted. That's our problem. Not only in most of the world is a lot of human waste going untreated into our streams and lakes, but we're using chemicals, herbicides, pesticides in our environment that gets washed into our aquifers and our lakes and our streams and becomes part of our water. And medications are showing up in huge numbers in our water supply, because most medications, you understand, are filtered through the kidney, and we urinate it into our water source, and we have difficulty getting that out. But also heavy metals build up in our water. And it, in fact, is added in the form of fluoride and even chlorine and other metals, not chlorine and different chemicals are added during the treatment process. Now, much of the world's water is also filled and contaminated by microorganisms like viruses, bacteria, fungi, and protozoa. In fact, I end up treating many of my patients who travel not only around the United States, but they could go to Mexico, Canada, Asia. They can go to Vietnam. I had a doctor friend who went to Vietnam who picked up protozoa, and it affected his liver and pretty much cost him his health. But I deal with patients who've traveled around the world or gone camping. They pick up an infection called Giardia. And Giardia is a horrible infection. It's very difficult to get rid of and can significantly affect your health. So, just knowing that what is in our water can affect our health, not only from a pollutant standpoint, but also from an infectious disease standpoint. So what is purified water? Well, from my perspective, from a physician's perspective, I define purified water as H2O. Just water without the chemicals, pollutants, heavy metals, medications, chlorine, fluoride, and all these microorganisms. That's what purified water is. We don't have to get fancy. We just want H2O. And that's what's critical. That's what the body's going to use. But we try to get that purified water. What do we have to do? We have to take this polluted water, and in the United States and most Western societies and modern societies, we treat it. We have treatment plants. We'll add different chemicals and chlorine to kill the bacteria and the microorganisms. We may add heavy metals like fluoride, thinking we're going to decrease cavities, but it's very toxic to the body. There are, relatively good systems, reverse osmosis. Some filtered systems are okay, but they're not great. Distillation is kind of out of favor now because we see that the molecule is changed and it's the molecular structure can be altered a bit. So most people are moving away from distilled water. But, we really have come to believe that bottled water is the answer. But did you know that nearly 30 to 40% of bottled water simply comes from tap water? And that the quality of the water is not controlled by any agency, including the FDA. They put this bottled water primarily in toxic plastic bottles that have chemicals, BPA. If the bottles get heated up, you're going to get the dioxins from the plastic, and then they end up filling our landfills. So we've got an eco crisis because of the number of plastic bottles that are going to our landfills. But here's the thing that bothers me most. Bottled water is so expensive, and you try to carry them around. It's very hard. And did you know that bottled water is actually more acidic because of the processing than tap water is? And we like more alkaline water. So this is the problem that we're dealing with. But Ariix has solved the problem. And the problem is the Puritii filter system in the Puritii water bottle. And It is unique, it's patented, it's unique to the industry, and I just want to share with you that we now have a water bottle that is not only convenient, it is eco-friendly. There are not going to be a lot of plastic bottles going into the water or into the landfill. We're going to have toxic chemicals. It'll be free of that, and we'll have pure water that's free of microorganisms. And it's simple and convenient. So I believe Ariix's Purity water bottle is our answer to the water crisis that we have. Now let me just explain a little bit about the Purity water system. It is unique. It has a patented filtering process. It contains zeolite, which is that natural material that comes from volcanic ash that has a negative charge that readily attracts heavy metals and has been shown to significantly remove most heavy metals and radioactive material from water by simply passing it through the zeolite. But then the Ariix Purity water bottle also has another patented process. It's a silver-based aquasphere, and this actually severs these very, very small bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and even viruses. And what that does, it destroys them. And this is key. It's the same process that happens on the skin of frogs, so they can live in polluted lakes and streams, and that razor-sharp skin actually destroys all the bacteria and viruses that come into contact with it. But this is unique to the marketplace today in the Purity water bottle. So think about this. You purchase your Purity water bottle, you have it with you. You can have it in your car. You can have it in your golf cart. I'm a golfer. Think about this. We get thirsty. We go to these big orange tanks and get water at the golf course, and it's tap water that's put in these, I'm sure, containers that haven't been cleaned for months, even that. But now I can have pure water anytime I want, just because I just have to have access to tap water, because then it can be readily and easily made into the absolute best purified water you can find at a fraction of the cost of bottled water or really any other purification system. How neat is that? And so my patients and you and I no longer have an excuse not to be drinking plenty of purified water, which is so critical for our health. You see, Purity water bottle is the other side of the coin. Now let me explain that. I told you that free radical production and oxidative stress is the root cause of over 100 chronic degenerative diseases. And it's all about balance. You want to have enough antioxidants on board to handle the number of free radicals you produce. Now, taking Ariix's optimals, yeah, it's going to build up your natural antioxidant defense system so you can have that. But using Ariix's Purity water bottle is going to allow you to drink more pure, unpolluted water that is not only going to provide adequate hydration for your health, but also decrease the number of free radicals you actually need to neutralize by these antioxidants to protect your health. So this is really panoptic health. So let me ask you this. What are you drinking? You know, my patients always want, well, what can I drink? What can I drink? And they tell me they drink coffee, soda, tea, energy drinks, alcohol. Do you realize that all of these are actually diuretics? They actually cause you to excrete more water than you hold on to. So you're not gaining anything by drinking these because they cause dehydration. Other drinks that we take in, soda, energy drinks, sports drinks, sweetened juices, they all contain so much sugar, which not only creates increased hunger, but you and I know it's not healthy. So when my patients or participants of my Healthy for Life program say, well, Dr. Strand, what can I drink? I say purified water. But now I can say, get Ariix's Purity water bottle so you have purified water always available to you. You see, Ariix is a company that I am proud to be associated with because of their panoptic approach. Yes, they have wonderful nutritional supplements that are the highest qualities, the greatest balance, and provide all of these essential nutrients at their optimal advanced levels, like the vitamins and minerals. We have Banali, which has the most potent grapeseed extract, which is the most potent antioxidant in the world today. We have BioPro Q, which contains the most potent CoQ10. We have our energy antioxidant superfruits in the Rejuvenex. But we also have Restorex. We have our own detox center in a bottle that also is going to help remove more toxins and free and heavy metals from the body. But now today we can actually look, and now we have the Puritii water bottle. And now we have purified water that we can offer to all of our members and to the people around you. So my patients and members of my website, participants in my Healthy for Life program, I'm going to be recommending Ariix's Puritii water bottle. So go ahead and check out my online medical practice and my Healthy for Life program, which is just teaching you healthy lifestyles that not only help protect your health and maintain your health, but allow you to lose any weight if you have to. Just go to healthconceptsint.com/Rx. Well, I want to thank you for joining me on tonight's webinar. I will be speaking again the second Tuesday of the month in July, and my next topic is going to be why you can't lose weight. I have so many patients come in that want to know why can't I lose weight? What's going on? And I'm going to cover the primary main reasons you can't lose weight. So look forward to that and have a wonderful evening, and thank you for joining me tonight.